Hey, so I was preparing for a workshop today and going through some of my old writing books, specifically looking for object writing or songwriting scraps and pieces that I could take into this workshop about songwriting. And I found this passage just in the middle of it all, and it kind of broke my heart because it feels all too familiar and there's so much anguish in it, and yet I wrote it so many years ago. And it sort of, I just thought I might unpack it here in some way. So yeah, it doesn't have a name, doesn't have a title or anything, but I'll just start with it. I can't make it all fit and add up. I'm living at the edge of understanding, a fraction away from it all falling into place, but nevertheless removed, unreconciled, carried over. In my chest, my heart beats one fraction too fast, 1 decibel too loud, and my monotone, reassuring monologue of calm understanding is trampled on by waves of irrational speculation, which throws sweat into my palms. So I lose my grip and the edges of reality start to tear and rip, and again I'm swirling in an anxious ocean of churning uncertainty. The anchor trailing behind me in a futile gesture as the winds of panic fill my sails and hurtle me towards an uncertain destiny. Only surely away from land, only surely removed from the harbour. And in the deafening flap of canvas and rope, my only hope is to crouch down and become the smallest version of myself and minimise the damage. Ouch. And yet I can still taste it. I can still taste that feeling, that crouch, that feeling that the storm is just completely spinning out of control around me, and no matter how many honourable attempts I make to steady the ship, they are futile in the face of this particular wind and this particular weather pattern. And all I can do is seek protection, even though the very vessel that I am in feels completely vulnerable. So yeah, I don't know if that speaks to you in some way, or if maybe in some way hearing that someone else is going through the same kind of thing that you go through helps in some particular, to some degree, I'm not sure. But something about reading it today was sweet in its familiarity, and at once heartbreaking in its familiarity. Yeah, I wonder why I had to find it today. I don't know yet. But yeah, certainly trying to chug towards calmer waters. Thanks for listening.